Hi, this is Lee. Today's conversation is all about myth busting around starting up a business. I remember when I first started my business ages ago, back in 2001, I attended a lot of courses. I got my certificate for my business courses and everything else as well. And a lot of that information is not valid today. It's all different than what is today. But sometimes also you may feel that you have to go and get these qualifications before you have to start a business. And that's a completely myth. Of course, it's depending on what type of business that you want to start as well. So say, for example, you're starting a business up where you're going to be a doctor or art surgeon, of course you need qualifications there as well. Or if you're starting a business where you've got to give a lot of financial advice or something like that, yes, you may need to have qualifications as well. But if you're turning, say, for example, a hobby that you've got and you're going to turn that into business, you don't have to have qualifications. Like, for example, if you're an artist and you are a creative drawer and you've studied all these short courses, you've had mentors helping you, and you become really good at your art, and you make a decision that you want to teach your art to other people as well. You don't need qualifications at all to do that. And you don't need to worry about council approval or anything else if you decide to do an online business. So what will happen is a lot of business owners that they may think, I'm going to start a business, so I've got to go and do 2 years or a year of study, invest all this money, get insurances, get everything else as well, but it may not be necessary. And of course, that's very dependent upon the type of business that you're going to start as well. So what I would say to you is don't have that mistake of thinking that you've got to attend a course to be a business owner. You're going to learn that by about being in the trenches and obviously being around good mentors and being around good community that can help you guide you along the way as well. So I'm not saying to you to go alone and not have any help or guidance, but find people who are actually not just educating you, people who are actually in business, and they'll teach you what they've learned through being in the trenches of business as well. There's so much, it's so different between listening to someone who's very educated, they got all the theories, but they're still being employed by someone to actually do that course as well, opposed to someone who's actually in the trenches. Now, the second myth that we have as well is I've got to get all my courses developed first before I start to take any steps in my business as well. Completely wrong. It's not how it's done today. Today, it's all about building your audience, understanding who you want to work with. And through building your audience and listening into their conversations, you're going to start to find out what they really want, what they're looking for within their business. And that is so different than you spending hours building a course and you haven't got a market around you, you've got no audience around you, and then all of a sudden you've got this course and no one buys. It's simply you'll hear is crickets. So today it's the other way around. What we do today is we understand our market, we understand our audience, we listen into their conversations, we start to know what their biggest challenges are or the biggest pain points are, and we develop a course that will actually resolve those pain points and those challenges as well. And the way that we do that is we know the outline of our course or our skill set that we're going to do. We put an outline out there. We see who's interested in that course. And then if there's an interest in that topic, then, we bring on the people and we build the course with a launch, like a beta launch, for example, and they have input with us as far as the content that's required around that as well. That is so much more valuable than trying to work it out yourself as well. So what I'm saying to you is don't put it off. Don't be a perfectionist. Get started. And the very first thing you need to do to get started is you need to be attracting your audience. You need to be standing out so that when you do have your courses developed, you've got people there waiting for you to release that as well. In summary, 1, don't think you need to get business qualifications for years and years to be a business owner. 2, Learn from people who are in the trenches, people who are actually doing it, not people who are actually standing and just educating you about it. So, learn off people in the trenches. 3, don't develop your courses until you've got an audience waiting for you, because you want to use their input so that you know that your audience wants what you want to deliver. So it's about what your audience wants. It's not about what you want to deliver as well. Hi, before I go, I've got this mini course I've just created. It's around unlocking the secrets to crafting irresistible course offers. Many of my community members get caught up in worrying about how to price their courses. So this is a step-by-step video mini course that you work through in your own time that shows you how to unpack your courses, break them down, and also how to actually follow the format and the formulas to work out how you're going to deliver it, and also how you're going to price your course as well. So you never get caught up in discounting, and you get paid for what you're worth as well. The link is above me. Go grab it. And if you've got any questions, reach out. I hope you enjoy the course.